Oh, there is water! Where it comes from? Suddenly Deacon feel very thirsty. Catriona, I would like to trade first.
I see you have returned.
I would like to make a purchase. I'll sell Desert's Fury. And I will F3 my new shiny scythe. Definitely keeping the potion. Oh, can I not sell this? I can't sell that. Alright, so it needs to be a full stack. Then I'll drop that with... Oh, okay. I can't. Never mind. I don't need potions of lore anymore, I guess, since Deacon can identify things. Oh wow, I can have all of them open. That's nice. No, I will put these here, actually. I'll give that to Deacon. Alright. There you are. Alright, I'm gonna buy a ton of potions. 50 potions and 20 for Deacon.
I see you have returned. Have you gotten permission to take their water?
We can use the water. That is wonderful to hear, though it certainly took you long enough. Well, let us know when you're ready to continue on, and we'll collect what water we need and go. Water has been restored to the oasis, and the caravan has permission to take as much as needed. Catriona has restocked fully and declared that the journey can now continue. The next step will be the AO encampment. The rod of Kelgaris has been placed on the altar of Lathander and destroyed by the god's power. Kelgaris has been defeated once and for all, and the curse on the oasis lifted. Alright. I'm ready to go now. Get me out of here. Good. I, for one, would like to reach the AO encampment as quickly as possible. Let's go. Me too! I just gave you all my money, pretty much. What's the problem now?
Well, we finally got here. I want to thank you for all of your help. I know that I was a bit hard on you at times. We probably wouldn't have made it this time without you.
Or without the boss's faithful kobold companion, Deacon. True enough, though I don't think I'll be hiring on any more kobolds to do the cooking, however. Why not? Deacon likes to cook. Well, I spent half of last night awake and belching uncontrollably from dinner, and I'm really too frightened to ask why that is. Well, it all have to do with great big... No, really. I don't want to know. Ever.
You will probably be wanting to hire a guide to take you to the dig site where your Garrick fellow went. It's a little ways into the desert, I understand, and only the locals really know the way. I am sure one of the AO worshippers will be willing to take you. They're a fairly agreeable bunch, if a bit daft. Is there anything else you want before you leave?
Guess I'll be going. So, well, take care of yourself out there. Don't go doing anything crazy like joining the AO folk or anything. Bye. Xanos is still near death. Honestly, fuck Xanos, though. We're just gonna fill out the map a little bit. Because I like a clean map. Before actually going into the camp. Alright, I actually don't remember much of Shadows of Undrentide past this point. Like, I tend to burn out, like, in the Kelgar's tomb. To the desert. No fucking thanks. Like, around the Kelgar's tomb is where my memory stops. I'll remember bits and pieces, I'm sure, but Shadows of Undrentide has always been my least favorite of the three, so I didn't play it as much.
Hello.
Ah, another outsider. I see you've come with a caravan. It's good to see you. We don't get many visitors, and now 2 in one day. 2? Who else is here? Oh, this morning, just at sunrise, a half-dead man came crawling up here looking for a healer. I took him to the main temple so they could tend to his wounds. Why he wants healer? A dragon tries to eat him, maybe? I don't know. He wasn't really all that talkative, but from the looks of him, you might very well be right. I haven't seen him since, but no one said he died either, so I guess that's where you'd find him if you're interesting. If you're interested. Or if you're interesting. Do you know anything else about this injured man? I think he's one of the wizards that digs around amongst the ruins of the Valley of Winds. Garrick something. Would it be Garrick Halasser? That's the one. He's the head of the fellows out there. What do you call them? Archaeologists? Anyway, something bad must have happened. Doesn't that worry you? A little. We sent some of our boys out to take a look, see if the wizards need help. They haven't come back yet, however. Are there many of these wizards? I think there's about a dozen of them. They come here to buy supplies from Musharek every once in a while, but that's all we've seen of them, to be honest. Who's Musharek? Oh, he's a trader from one of the desert tribes, runs a market here. He's a hobgoblin, so don't get too surprised if you see him or anything. He's not so bad. What do you know what these wizards are looking for? I imagine they're looking for relics. Couldn't say more than that, really. What is this Valley of the Winds? Well, if you go into the encampment, you'll see some carvings on the cliff face north of the temple. They were here when the Aoists first got here, I'm told. Anyhow, there's a doorway by the waterfall that leads to a tunnel that goes right through the mountain. After that, you're in the Valley of the Winds. I think that's what the Badine called the place. It's supposed to be full of ruins and the like. That's what attracted the wizards here in the first place. Something else. Nah, I'll go. Right, if you want to see the injury, I know all about Ao. He's the overgod, so... Hello, people with The leopard swishes his tail agitatedly and watches you with wary eyes, obviously not caring for your presence.
Hail and well met.
Greetings, traveler. You have the looks of one who has journeyed a long ways and still has far to go. I wanted to ask her about the leopard. What's her name? Oh, just leopard. It's a waterfall. I'm not quite ready to go there yet because I want to talk to Garrick. Oh, tracks. Some tracks and spots of blood indicate that someone wounded either came from the north or was headed north. We can help him, my lady. I wish you would. If you can help him, my lady, I wish you would. We have no magic here and my skills are limited.
Hello.
Hello? Do you know... Sorry. Sometimes I get these stabbing pains in my side. The high priest was able to patch my wounds, but they have no actual healing skill. Oh, God, the pain's getting worse. I hate to ask, but is there anything you can do to help me? Here, let me try this.
Well and good.
That feels a bit better. Thank you so much. Now, I'm Garrick. Who are you? I'm Violet. My teacher Drogon sent me to find you. I'm very pleased that you were able to find me then. I'm unsure of what I can do, what help I can be to you, but I owe you, so anything you need is absolutely free. What is this? Show him the crystal. A mythalar! Where did you get that? No, that's not important right now. You can tell me about it later. I wonder if your presence in the attack on my excavation might be linked. Yes, she must have been able to sense the crystal in the general area and thought we had it. That's the only thing that makes sense. Is just little crystal. Deacon thinking old man might be out in sun too long. Oh, you must think I've lost my mind. I'm sorry. I'd better organize my thoughts for a second. Do you mind? No, go ahead. Alright, I think I have bits of and fragments of knowledge that I'll try to piece together to make this all have some sense to it. What you have is a powerful artifact from the time of the ancient civilization of Netheril. This is what I've been studying out here, the ruins of their civilization. I wish I could tell you exactly what the mythalar was used for, but no one is really sure. I do know that when a mythalar was damaged, it could cause great destruction. How do you know this? I found several ancient writings that describe the mythalar, referring to them in the use of arcane spells and powerful magical items. One told of a mage who walked into an enemy's home and smashed a mythalar on the stone floor, destroying everything within several miles. Apparently they're quite fragile. Suddenly Deacon feels sick. He played catch with Crystal for hours back in Hills. About a month ago, my researchers uncovered a portal room from the ruins. I believe that this portal was used by the Netheril to teleport between their cities. I had not activated the portal yet, but I think I was fairly close. Where it would lead, I have no idea, but this morning I got a clue. A strange figure wearing a dark cloak appeared in the portal room just before dawn with an army of demonic creatures. The horrifying monster tore through my friends with savage haste. One of them grabbed me and nearly tore up my intestines. I was thrown against a pillar and left for dead, but somehow I managed to regain consciousness. Did the cloaked figure come through the portal? She, and I do believe it was a she, from her voice, her face was hidden, came in from above through the tunnel. She was trying to use the portal, but I do not think she was successful yet. She spoke of going to a place with limitless power, but she was angry. She said she had expected to find a mythalar here, and could not afford to have it remain out of her hands. After the demonic hordes searched our corpses, I gave the most convincing acting job of my life playing dead. She cursed and said she would wait no longer. She said she would take her chances. So she went through the portal? She told her army to hunt for a small round crystal that she could feel it was within miles of the ruins. Then she turned her attention to activating the portal. The creatures left, and while her attention was drawn, I crawled quietly away and very slowly made my way back here. I thought I would stop at our home camp, but her army had already killed everyone there. They must have returned to the ruins, though, because I could hear them as I left, fighting something. I found one of our camels, wounded but alive, and rode it here. The beast died just outside of town. What do you suggest I do? This is what I think. You need to go to this woman and stop her from going through the portal, if she's not already done so. If she has, you must follow her through. There's no telling what is on the other side of that device. I think she expects to find Netherese artifacts of almost limitless power, untouched after all these ages. And if she does, what then? Ooh! Deacon think epic tale of boss just get much more epic! She may be seeking this mythalar for her own uses, or perhaps she fears it. With all the power at her disposal, using the mythalar you possess as a weapon might be the only way to defeat her. Will you come with me? I would be of little use to you there, but I can do something that might help. I have a spell, but that will take me some time to set up, but if I can get it to work, I can reach Drogon with it. It is possible he might be able to send help, or even come himself. I know him well enough to say that when it is this important, he will think of something to help. There are lots of preparations I must make, so unless you have questions, I should get started. I guess I should get going. There's an entrance by the waterfall just north of the temple. Go through it and find your way to the Valley of Winds. The dig site is there. We marked it well, so it should not be too hard to find. Good luck, Violet. When you reach her, hurt her. Hurt her bad. The men and women she killed today, they were good people. Make her feel their pain. Garrick has given directions on how to reach the dig site in the Valley of Winds by the way of the waterfall passage behind the Temple of Ao. His fellow archaeologists have been slaughtered by a mysterious cowled figure and hordes of demonic creatures, so Garrick has warned that anyone going to the valley must be extremely careful. Garrick Lasser has been found within the AO encampment, having barely escaped alive from the ruins where he and his fellow archaeologists have been exploring. They had been attacked by Janah's cowled mistress and a horde of demonic creatures, and Garrick said that the cowled woman seeks to use a Netherese portal within the ruin. She must be somehow stopped from doing so before she gains access to even greater power. Fortunately, Garrick was able to identify the crystal as a Netherese mythalar, a device which holds an incredible concentration of magical power. He believes that the mythalar might be the key to defeating the cowled woman, but hopefully she can be stopped from activating the portal. In the meantime, Garrick will attempt to contact Master Drogon and inform him of what has happened. Alright. Sturdy table. No, I'm not gonna swipe some wine. Valley of Winds. That was fast. Valley of Winds has been reached. The ruins uncovered by Garrick's archaeologists must now be found and entered, so that hopefully the cowled woman can be stopped before she activates the ruins portal. This looks ominous. They did mark it well. Alright, keep your wits about you, Deacon. There may still be stuff here. Oh gosh, I'm stuck. There we go. Ooh, Deacon see dead people. The body has been horribly maimed with something with large claws and even larger teeth. Discoloration, possibly from poison and burn marks, are also evident. Oof. You're alive! Someone's alive. Death. Death came so swiftly. Horrible laughter. We screamed and cried for mercy. Then more laughter. One more thing. They found the... Found the what? I don't remember. Alright, well, let's go into the dig site. Ooh, a healer's kit. That would have been helpful to you. But now it may be helpful to me. Oh my gosh, okay. I'll take the torch. I'll take the torch because of reasons. And the heroes explored the dreaded dungeon, sweat beating on their brows. Huzzah! Oh god, I remember this. Ah, it's all coming back. Choking powder. Belladonna. I don't know what all I'm gonna need, so... Oh. Some rubble falls on my head. Okay, great. Let's, drop this in there, because I realized that I had not yet. Okay. Let's save, because it's been a hot minute. I don't like these noises that are happening. Hey. Alright, let's save again, because I think something's gonna happen if I open this. Nothing, okay. I really am not a fan of these noises that I'm hearing in my ear holes. Oh, slots. Slots are okay. Slots are okay until they do that. Well, alright. That's fine. Slots are okay, I said before I died to a slot. Slots are gross. Oh, fun fact about slots that I discovered when I was playing by myself achievement hunting. If you get diseased by a slot and ignore it for long enough, you will suddenly be knocked down, lose some health, and a new slot will appear. Because in the lore, slot lay eggs inside your body. That is what the slot disease is. It is them laying eggs inside of your body. And I have thousands upon thousands of hours on this game that Steam will not reflect because most of it's on the disc. And I never knew that. I never knew that. But my companion was diseased, and I decided just to wait it out. And then horrible things happened. Got some more stuff in it. Yeah, imagine my fucking shock, right? Well, fuck. Alright. Deacon buddy, I need you. Oh, I'm immune to disease! That's right, I do have that, don't I? Perfect. Good job, Deacon. I mean, I'll take all of this, I guess. If the remains are just slot tongues. Don't really want it. Alright. Can I do anything? No, that's caved in. Split that again. There are enemies nearby. Let's go back to the rubble room then. Deacon. Then we'll shut this door. And then we'll shut this door. And then we'll rest. Great. It's coming back to me a little bit. Okay. Let's go. I don't really like these armor stands that say uninjured. Holy water. Ow. Okay.
I will not.
Oh, a blue slot. I'm working on it, Deacon. I'm working on it. Just hang in there. There we go. Slot tongue. Just slot tongue. Alright, fine. Is this a secure room? It looks like it could be a secure room. We're gonna take this nice and carefully because